Hello and welcome. I have actually been sick for almost a week now, so I decided that I'm just going to use it as an opportunity to talk about what we do when we're sick and some of the vocabulary we use in English. So right now I have started my electric kettle so I can make myself some tea. My worst symptom is a sore throat, and tea helps with that. So I'm using this roasted rice and matcha tea. It's my current favorite. So for this week, I have had a sore throat, a fever, and sometimes I've had a headache, and sometimes I've had a stomachache, or I've been nauseous. Nauseous means you feel like you're going to throw up. But my husband was sick as well, and he actually had some different symptoms from me. He was very tired, and he had a fever, and he was very nauseous and actually threw up. So he was sick on Saturday, and then on Sunday is when I got sick. He's feeling better now, but I have not recovered yet. Recover means to feel better or to get better. We use it when talking about illness or injury. Now, every country has their own ideas about what you should do to recover from an illness. So for example, in America, if you have a cold or the flu, then typically you have things like chicken noodle soup, because soup is very gentle on your stomach. And it's common to drink things like ginger ale or Gatorade, because they're good at keeping you more hydrated. Now, what are the traditions in your country? Do you have soup? Do you drink any specific drinks? I don't really follow the American traditions. I don't like chicken noodle soup, and I have never seen Gatorade in Japan. So I have my own habits for when I am sick. First is drinking tea. I think this is a common habit in many countries for when you have a sore throat, is to drink some warm tea, often with some honey in it. The second thing is what I eat. Many people have soup when they are sick, but actually I usually don't eat soup. I like cucumbers when I am sick. There's something about how they don't have a strong flavor, but they're still very crunchy, that appeals to me when I am sick. So what do you prefer when you are sick? Now, my tea just finished boiling, so now I can finally pour it and let it brew for just a minute. Now, I want to talk about some of what we use in Japan when we are sick. First, there are drinks that are supposed to keep you hydrated, like this. This one is OS1 or oral rehydration solution. That just means it keeps you hydrated. There are other kinds like this. It's the same kind of drink, but really just a different brand. They are both drinks that have extra minerals and vitamins in them, like salt, because when you're sick, it can be difficult to keep hydrated. There's also things like this. These are jellies. So this one is the same as the drink, it's just in a jelly form. But there's a lot of options. This purple one is one that has a lot of different minerals in it: calcium, zinc, copper, magnesium. These are good if you can't really eat food, if you feel too sick to eat. These jellies are a nice option. These are cough drops or throat lozenges. I have been eating a lot of these. You can take the little hard candy and suck on it, and it's really great if you have a sore throat. Now, this next thing is not specific to Japan. This is a thermometer. It takes your temperature. I'm sure most people have these somewhere in their house, but it is important when you're sick to check your temperature and make sure you don't have a fever. My temperature's been about 37 degrees all week, so a low-grade fever. That's why I'm taking this medicine. I'm almost out of this one, and I'm going to start a new one. This treats headaches and fever and kind of muscle pain. So it's a good match for my current illness. It's really important that I read the boxes carefully and make sure I'm taking the correct medicine. Now, besides medicine, you can do things like drink soup. This is an onion soup. And it's nice for when you're sick because it's an instant soup. I just open one of these pouches, pour it in a bowl, and add some water, and then I have soup. So it means I don't have to cook. This is a different version of the same kind of instant soup. If you live on your own, it's nice to have options where you don't have to cook. Now, if you do have to go out, something like a mask is important when you're sick. I use these masks because they don't rub on my face like some other masks do. You also probably want to bring tissues with you if you're sick. This is a very big box of tissues, but if you can, it's more convenient to bring a smaller packet of tissues. Small packets like these are very common in Japan. They're often given to you on the street by people advertising their companies. So that's some of what we use in Japan when we are sick. That's all for today. Goodbye.